What a thrill.
How dare you? How very dare you?
I have made it for so long. I was like, when is he gonna pop in? Did anybody else catch that? Yes, Sades, it's A2. I've made A2. I took her hat off just for that. I'm not gonna sing the rest of it right now, quick, don't worry.
Oh, so this is your new character?
It is. This is A2. You will meet her, hopefully. I saw it was neck and neck on his, on your poll still.
Yeah, it's been bouncing back and forwards, I'll tell you. It was 61 votes, and FromSoft and Nia were 39% each or something like that.
It's like 39.3. It's super close.
Yeah, it's well close. Still going. I think Nia's pulled back ahead.
It should be. Hey folks, so I have some tea. I know that Quick does as well. So if it sounds like I'm muting and unmuting, it's just so you don't get my gross drinking noises, because that's a thing. I can't be in the same room with someone chewing.
They're getting all my gross drinking noises. It's fine.
You're not going to mute. Thank you, Berlin. Okay, so give me a quick audio check, folks. How do we sound? I'm moving my mic around a little bit. I feel very self-conscious about the breathing noises on my streams when I watch them back. And I do watch them back afterward, partly because ASMR, partly because I want to see what I've missed in all the chat. And there were a lot of really awesome tips that came out of last week's B5. So I appreciate all of the help from you insane Soulsborne people out there.
You're not insane.
Insane.
You're having so much fun. I can hear it in your voice already.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so before the stream, guys, I was telling Quick that I played a lot of sports growing up. Like a lot of sports, and played a lot of high-level sports, and I am super, like, I've got the cold sweat going. I'm super nervous, and I don't know why, because I love you all, and I'm not nervous about streaming for you guys, but I'm nervous about giving you 2 hours of me not being able to beat Father Gascoigne. Okay, before we get super started, I am going to switch controllers again, because I knew it. There's something up with the one I'm using. Hold one. Turned on a second one. Back. So I'll put this other one off to the side. Can you all still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Perfect. Sorry for
I know you're not asking me, but...
That's true. Well, I was asking you too. I didn't want it to. Yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. Okay. Yeah, so super nervous, like... Turn the fan on in my room, kick the dogs out. My partner is going to come back a bit through the stream, so you guys will hear a little bit of barking. They're just cheering me on, I like to say. Yeah, Newen, I think that we've got like a TV channel almost. I mean, we pretty much, my partner and I were talking about it last night, we pretty much have 24 hours of programming. Because of where we're all located, which is pretty great. So for some background, I did defeat the Cleric Beast off camera. I told a story, I think it was to SD and Newen. I'm not like an angry yelling kind of person. I'm really not. I only yell if it's like really necessary. So my partner was in, and the way the room's configured, he had to like step in front of the TV because we thought we heard a cat thing happening downstairs that was bad. Well, he did that like right as I was getting ready to, I think, give myself a blood vial, or I can't remember what was going on. But he stepped right in front of the TV and I died, and I was like, and I just lost it all. Afterward, it's one of those, I'm just standing there frozen in the position I finished yelling in, and we're looking at each other. He's like, I don't know how I feel about you playing this game.
See, this is, I've got a strat to protect myself against that. I basically just get a chair and I'll pull it to within about a foot from the telly. Literally no space can be walked in front of there.
Well, that was the impetus for moving a couch into the spare room, so that that's not where I am now, but that is where I will be in the future after this weekend, because of that. So anyway, but he actually really enjoys me playing now. So those of you with partners who are like, nah, video games. See, a little better. Partners who are like, ew, video games, like, just find a game that they like and want to watch. Now, he is a gamer. He just always has done, like...
He's a Nintendo, isn't he?
Yeah, older games.
Where his moniker comes from.
Oh, I didn't lock on. But and he doesn't normally like watching modern games. He just thinks there's too much going on. But he actually said, he was like, I actually enjoy watching this. This is not bad at all to watch. So he sat upstairs with me last night when I was trying Father Gascoigne the first couple times, and I was telling Quick before the stream, I got like halfway, which is good, and I don't care what people say. He's a 3-phase boss to me, okay? I don't care what everybody else says. 2 different kinds of axes.
He's
and a
not a 3-phase boss.
That's what I'm gonna. That is what I'm saying. Yep, this is a new character. This is a new character. I started a new one because my other one made me sad. I'm gonna try dodging, because that's not my strong suit at all. And
you'll find dodging easier with the lock on.
Right? Bad habits.
Yeah.
I'm not. I was using the threaded cane with Father Gascoigne the first couple times, and I like it, but it gets stuck in those gravestones really badly, and that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to.
Sometimes you get that ricochet kind of hit, don't you? And it stops your attack.
It totally does. So I just was not in the mood to deal with that. I'm debating. Maybe I'll grind. What do you guys want to see? Do you want me to just do a little bit of like, here is how I'm doing now that I have been playing for a minute, or do you want me to go straight? You know what? I'm going to warm up a little bit. Let's warm up a little bit.
Oh, you got 6 insight. That's not bad.
Yeah, I've been grinding like 1 or 2 hours a day, not super long. I think I missed Tuesday and Wednesday because I was streaming something else for you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, Abzu.
Yeah, Abzu, which is a great game, and I am going to try and do a rotation, so it's not all the same kind of stuff. I did figure out the other day, I went to fall off a ladder, and out of panic I pressed R1, so I don't know if this is a mechanic where you can do like an Assassin's Creed style kind of leaping death jump thing. But that's what I did, and it saved me from dying somehow. Well, alright, Oliver, I will show you what I want to show you, which is me running past these people, because I don't feel like fighting them at the moment. Hopefully they didn't see me.
So have you got yourself like a run pass to Father Gascoigne?
I did, I got one. I do have to go past the pig, which is always a little nerve-wracking. The boar.
The boar?
I don't know if you've seen Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh, dang it. I didn't lock on fast. You pissed me off. But Robin Hood Men in Tights is one of my favorite movies. My sister and I can do almost every line. Just like sit in a car and do almost every line. And at the academy. Come on. See, that's the problem with Quick, is I'm just stubborn and I don't dodge away. I just say, fine, you hit me, I'll hit you back.
Well, that's how you play Bloodborne. That's how you play it. You don't take no guff.
Get it. Exactly. No sass from you. But, so, there's that line in Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's a wild pig. You're a wild pig.
Unfortunately, the reference is lost on me. I'm not very cultured, you see.
Well, you just haven't watched my Mel Brooks high comedy kind of stuff. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just do the run. I did also fight this troll down here that... You're right. I mean, he does drop, what is it, those cold bloodstones, I think it is. So I upgraded a weapon or two. You guys get to hear all of my... This is what I did.
Blood shards.
Yeah, blood shards. So I upgraded the... I really still like the saw cleaver. I'm not gonna lie. I really still like it.
It's a good weapon, it is. Have you tried the axe yet?
That's what I've got right now. Oh, on Father Gascoigne?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I haven't tried it on Father Gascoigne yet. I did the threaded cane, and the regular pistol. Can I show up my kit? Can I show up my kit? I got an axe. I got a repeater pistol. I got the Yarnum stuff because I bought it because I'm like that. But I tried the repeater pistol on a couple brick trolls, and that seemed to work pretty well for me.
So you've been practicing your riposting then?
It's so not good, but I'm still I'm trying. We're learning, as Dave would say. We're learning.
Yeah. It's all about the learning.
But that is one thing that I do enjoy, I think, about the game. For now. For now, Ollie, I'm owning things. Just wait. I do like that you have to explore and you're rewarded for it. You know, like, you find things that are, like, let's see what this person said. Oh, wheelchair. Nice. Um, you're rewarded for it because there's all this stuff in here that's just so useful that I wouldn't have had. And I kind of hated the whole mechanic of it resets every time you do a lantern save. But I've actually started to like it. It makes grinding 10 million times easier.
It makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does.
For sure.
I can tell you that I won't run the full thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching lore videos. Somebody tell me if there are novelizations.
Oh, lore videos.
Oh, they're so good.
They're the best.
So good. I love lore videos. But somebody, in fact, when I wasn't playing video games for ages, I would just watch lore videos because I still loved gaming and what people would do with the lore. What was I gonna
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd say if you like lore videos in general, you should just, I'd say any of the Soulsborne games, lore videos, even if you haven't played the game. Just so much
So
fun.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched, what is it? Vadevyslava, I think is his name? I don't know his name.
Vatividia. Or
Yeah.
Vatividia.
Vatividia.
Yeah.
I just figured this out too, by the way. Which you will see as a mechanic in your
Well, there we
Automata.
go.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Sliding down the ladder. There we
Oh,
go.
it's the best. Okay, so I'm going back to the beginning for... This is me showing my my teacher my new toys. Okay, so you come out here, and then I open the shortcut gate, right?
Mm.
But you kill these 3 dudes. This is my grind, guys. This has been my grind all week. And then you come up the ladder.
So you got a proper grinding run as well.
A little bit. I think I'm at 15. What is it? Strength, endurance, vitality, and then 8 blood tinge. Oop, my partner must be home. Yay! And then you kill this guy, and then I kill the 2 dudes on the stairs, and then I kill that dude, and then I sneak back around. I promise there's a purpose for this. I promise I'm showing you all this for a purpose. So the next part, if we were still going to grind, that I like to do, is to go back and go back through that shortcut. Which I think I'm going to do just because I'm still warming up.
Well, I think I've there's a grinding route that I'll have to show you. I think.
Here?
Yeah.
Well, I
around
mean,
there roughly. Actually, yeah, it could start from there. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that if I go here and clear the bonfire, that's a good like 2,000 blood echoes.
It's a risky farm though.
Well, but I need the
I
practice.
tell ya.
I do need the
True,
practice.
but I mean, yeah, it's a risky farm. No, I'm a rubbish ghost, isn't I?
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
not so much. Usually there's somebody in the chat who's paying attention. And I will say that I have given a couple of you mod privileges. I haven't talked to you all about it yet, but...
Yeah, I've
you're
got it.
Yeah, exactly. 'cause
Yeah,
you're,
buddy.
Yeah, you do all the mad with power. But, you know, it's one of those, like, you guys are all so well behaved that we don't really need mods often enough.
Nah.
But then I could say, you're a mod, why can't you tell me who this is the 69th comment?
Yeah, exactly. What am I playing at?
Okay, so where do I go? What do I do?
Right, so if you head to the lamp or the lantern at the top of the ladder there.
Oh,
Yes,
I will
but-
say, you will feel very proud for Nintendo Man, because at one point he goes, you really need to watch your stamina bar.
Way, good man.
I was like, you sure you don't mean... He's like, no, I mean your stamina one, the green one. And I was like, oh, okay, I see. Now you know what you're talking about. Anyway.
So you go through the gates on your left.
Okay.
And then you just deal with that villager down there.
That I already dealt with.
That you probably would have dealt with, yeah. And then what I do is I will just quickly take care of the big troll ogre things down the stairs on the left.
Quickly? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
probably going to die here, but we'll see how this goes. Okay.
If you practice your aposting then.
I
Get your
could.
gunshots, get your gunplay up.
Good.
I would pull back a bit. Oh, yeah. You don't want to you want to avoid engaging both of them at the same time.
Well, that's not what happened. I usually just run past these dudes, to be honest. And I'm going to be stuck
But
in the
these guys are great for dropping blood vials as well. So if you need to do a blood vial grind, these are the ones to do.
Which I might be for it, see. Yeah, see, okay, I just saw Berlin's comment. I feel like the axe is slow, period. I am a big fan of my saw
it is.
cleaver, and I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of the threaded cane and the offset it gives me. It gets stuck in stuff.
Well, this is a thing. This is what you have to think about when it comes to Soulsborne games, is that generally heavy weapons are slow but bigger damage, but you have to be able to anticipate the slowness.
Well, you can tell that I'm no good at anticipating these things.
It's practice. It comes
I'm
with it.
rather like the axe. I am big,
Yeah,
and I deal a lot of damage, but I'm clunky.
Yeah, but then the threaded cane, on the other hand, doesn't do much damage, but you can get more strikes in, quicker strikes in, and everything.
Well, as a R1 basher, maybe I should just go with the... We'll practice a little bit. I'm gonna go back and get those trolls. And for the record, I don't really care about accumulating too many blood echoes. This is just me warming up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so like I said, I'd avoid pulling them both in at the same time.
Why is
Watch
it
their
not
patrol. Probably because he was round the corner before you did.
not within line of sight?
Yeah, exactly. Have you been experimenting with transformation combos?
Yeah, so you're talking about if I do like several presses of R1 or R2?
So yeah, well, if you are like R1, R1, then L1 or something, it will do an attack while swapping back to one-handed or two-handed. Yeah, yeah. So it attacks while then transforming. So if you think all of a sudden I need to get the chain out because there's a big horde, you can then just push L1 and you'll go into a chain attack.
So, sorry, I'm trying to practice that real quick. Not on anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get it out midway through.
Yeah. So it's a good way of mixing up your combos and your attacks and stuff.
Hey guys, phrasing, we can whip it out halfway through.
Whee!
Ooh, oh!
Friday night banner.
Friday night Bloodborne! You also can, I think that those of you viewing who find me amusing, haha, on occasion, and definitely quick amusing, you can clip for us and tell us what you find.
Oh yeah, please don't forget to clip. I always forget clipping.
Not just, you know.
I'm not
us,
ignoring you, Oliver. Sorry, Oliver's chatting.
Is he
He's chatting
happy
some
fingers?
rubbish.
Typing on
He's
happy fingers.
chatting some rubbish. What's your position on swearing?
Me? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't mind. I don't mind, and
Okay.
I've marked it as a mature. Listen, I was in the army for 10 years and went to the academy.
Well, I just didn't know if you wanted it on your stream, so that's why I was
You should
stuttering a bit.
hear.
So I didn't know.
Oh, you're good. You should hear the things I said during Blood and Truth. It was not ladylike. It was not polite. Okay, so let's see. So.
Sadie, how is he not wrong? I've not left. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just probably not going to stream after this weekend. Anyway.
That was terrible. Sorry. I was trying pushing L1 and R1. And
Apparently, I'm the Access Jimmy Carr.
yeah.
So you can look forward to my next show. Cats does XCOM too.
Cats. Oh man. You've not replied to chat for like 20. Has it been 20? It is 20. Oh my god, has it been?
Oh
Guys,
god, it's been 20. We're having so much fun.
We
Alright.
may go long tonight. I'm sorry. If it happens, I'm sorry.
I'm not answering us. My sincerest apologies.
I'm so sorry. We're just that entertained by ourselves. It's really what
Yeah,
it
pretty
comes down
much.
to. You know what I still haven't figured out how to do, and it just grinds my gears?
What's that, sorry?
Jumping. I can roll. Why is it that I never
Right,
holding down?
so you have to...
jump.
if you spam circle while you're running, then you'll jump. There you go. But it's not a very good jump. It's barely used.
Yeah, what the heck? Well, that's probably because I'm used to classic first person kind of.
Oh god, there's a revolt on the chat. I'm doing a bad job. I'm being rude. And now they're saying they can leave.
Oh, so you're gonna punish me? You're gonna punish me for his bad behavior?
It's a mutiny.
It is. This is what happens.
It's okay. Right. Okay. So I'm just gonna interrupt you whenever you start talking, Tiny, to engage with the chat.
That's fine, you can. I don't mind. I'm here for you all. I mean, I don't want to undergo this stress just for kicks. Right.
Yeah, you do. That's the whole. That's the whole point of this game.
Oh my gosh. I have undergone enough stress in my life, people.
It's alright. I know you're all messing. Don't worry.
Okay. Alright. Ooh. I do want some bullet. I want to top off to at least.
So, to get bullets, one of the best farming places at this part of the game is, you know, the guy in the wheelchair in this house.
That's where I was just gonna go. The guy with
yeah, he always gives you 4
crap.
bullets. He always gives you 4 bullets. Look at that. Apparently, you need to be punished because you picked me. Well, that's it.
Oh, because I picked you?
Yeah. Right then. You do owe Vlad a Valley Girl, by the way.
I do. Oh, it'll pop out at some point. How about after my first death? We'll do it after my first death. Don't let me forget. Because I did last time.
You've already had the first death.
Not that death. Here, let me be specific. Don't
Father Gascoigne death.
I'm doing the Valley Girl hand. Don't you try to lawyer me, you people. The first death from that effing guy. Fracking guy.
Yeah, the effing guy.
Colin and fracking guy. I don't need to go up there. Okay, well I'm going to show you how I've been getting to Father Gascoigne.
Yeah, Berlin agrees with me. The best way to get past these trolls is the riposte. But they're the best ones to practice with as well. Because they've got such huge openings and such huge windows.
That? You know what I think? I just don't even care. That's what I think. I just can't. I can't be bothered. I've got important things to do. I have 100
You've got
kill.
Father Gascoigne to kill.
I have a member of the clergy to off. Oh, here we go.
So, this is definitely the easiest route to Father Gascoigne. What I'd advise is that to make this quicker, when you get down to when the lift gets down to the bottom, if you activate the touch pad or the pressure pad and then roll out of the elevator, it will then go up for you. So if you ever have to restart, then you can just yeah.
Well, I didn't roll. That's okay. See, I am so anti-rolling. But I will admit, we'll see how it goes when we see it this first run. But I was doing pretty well keeping the gravestones in between me and...
If you want a tip as well of getting past all of these boards on the bridge, if you start off right, they'll all start to attack you, and then roll over to the left, and then just keep left. The fireball doesn't even go that far. It doesn't hit you on the left side of the bridge, and then it will take all the others out.
So stay on the right and then go over to the left.
So yeah, head up.
Plus
okay. Oh, facing the boar.
Yeah, you'll see. Dude.
Oh, you're going all the way around the back and then the back of the bridge.
You know why? Because I don't want to deal with that damn fireball. I'm nervous, guys. I'm already nervous. This is where I take a pause usually. And breathe a little bit. Woo!
I just had a buffering, and I think a couple of the chat did as well, so...
I'll wait. I wonder if that's on my end.
Potentially, I don't know.
Is it good? Yeah, so it's not being...
Yeah, I think we're back up a good now. Yeah, just if you do get buffering, just refresh, and then in about, a few seconds you'll be good.
This is another good time for a plug. I have also hosted everyone who's on the schedule on my channel, so if you don't know where to go for anybody else's stuff and you watch it on mine, you'll still give views to whoever's stream you're watching. So for example, Quick was streaming earlier today, so you could have seen him on 2 different places. So if you couldn't remember, you can always just stop by my channel and then you'll know who's streaming. Yeah, so I'll teach everybody else how to do that too.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely looking to wanting to get hosting, and we can then host each other.
Stuff. Yeah. Looks like Daddy Longman's doing it too.
Ah,
okay.
Man. Right. How do you host then? Tell me. I'll do it now.
I will post a link.
Do it live.
You'll do it live. I'll post a link to the instructions on Discord too, but you go to your settings and there's a section where it says auto host. What I didn't realize is there's a memo at the bottom of it where you add whoever you want to host. Have they lit? Oh, they already did.
Settings. No, I can't say anything. Just never mind. We'll definitely do that in a minute. Want to see you Father Gascoigne it.
Okay, guys, I'm super nervous. Woo!
Daddy G, let's go.
Daddy G.
Daddy G.
That fracking guy. Okay.
Oliver's doing the best he can with quick jokes today.
Why didn't it let me log on?
Yeah, Lawman, if you wanna whisper it over, I'll see what I can do. Going for the cheese strats through the gravestones. I
Yeah,
like it.
I've got to. I'm not that skilled. Not quite skilled enough to do it.
You'd be surprised at how easy he can be to riposte.
I think because I'm between him and the gravestones, and I've been just using that technique the whole time. I don't.
And what can happen though, as well, is that if your bullets will hit the gravestone instead of him sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say that,
you'll
and I'm
miss
not
your
seeing
windows.
his telegraphing it either because it's like the animation is blocked by the gravestones. So maybe I'll try to actually be I'll be a big girl. I'll be a big girl, and I'll go right in.
Right, that's it. You first death.
Oh, like
you promised.
I need to go back and go to this Hunter's Dream thing and like get some bullets. Can I have some bullets? Oh, I don't have any money. Can someone lend me some money, like for some bullets? That's hot.
So hot.
What do you
So
mean?
hot right
What do you mean,
now.
Valley Girl? Like, bullets are so hot right now.
So in.
Check out this doll. Like, totally last year. Petticoat's totally last year. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. There you go. That's it. That's all you get. I think I stored some. Maybe I didn't. Nope. I sold a bunch trying to level up so I could buy the repeater pistol. Because that's me. That's how I do. Like I said, guys, I'm used to winning with cunning. Before anything else. Can I also tell you how many times... Oh, I want my... That's why I equipped that. I do know the trick about the... whatchamacallit? Music box.
Yeah, the music box is quite a good... it'll work a couple of times. It won't work lots of times. So...
Well, I know about that last phase, and I mean, am I wrong for saving it until that last phase?
No, not necessarily. I'd say that's my Molotov phase though. That's when I go more into the Molotovs.
Wait, did I? Hold on. I had a bunch of Molotovs. Did I put them in here yet? Or are they still back in the Hunter's Dream? Gosh dang it! Alright, we're going back. We're going back. I was practicing on them. Well, yeah, but Newen, this was your fourth Soulsborne game. So, eat it.
Get wrecked, Newen.
Get wrecked. Go
Hashtag
home
get
and
wrecked.
Drunk. You're boring. Okay.
This is how we do it on your stream. There we go.
You get some sass. Actually, I want the oil urns too, right? Because
Oil urns can up the fire damage, yeah.
yeah, so I probably do want some of those. Oil urns. So, do you see why I wanted to originally name this An Idiot Plays Bloodborne? I'm just gonna run around and do nothing productive. I'm not gonna beckon you yet. It'll happen though. Guys,
It's
yes,
alright,
it'll
yeah,
happen.
well I've got one of my characters ready and waiting to go. Just outside Father Gascoigne's entrance. So if you
So chat, how
need
many
a hand?
times do you want to see me try this before I call for assistance? I don't know why I went there to buy things. How many times would you like to see me give this fight a try before we get sick of it? Oh look, Newen's now
3?
making excuses. He's like, well, I wasn't aware of it. Okay, whatever. You still didn't use it, bro. You still brought it up. Oh, that's another thing. So I'm trying to be better about this, y'all. instead of a death tracker, let's have an apology tracker. When I start performing poorly and getting self-conscious about it and start apologizing, someone keep track of how many apologies I make, and I'll figure out some kind of penance for myself and for you guys having to listen to me apologize 50 million times. Because I think a death tracker is kind of beyond the point in a Soulsborne game, right? You're supposed to die.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe not as much as I do, but...
No, it's all part of it. You're learning, you're growing,
Oh,
you're fledging.
I thought I pressed... Huh. Maybe not. Who will?
Well, Peyton's doing the chalice dungeons. Now that is an extra level of challenge for you. But that's much later on.
I was going to say, is that where you like go and you have those headstones in the hunter stream? With the...
Yeah, so the kind of broken ones, that kind of like that curved path up to the left. Yeah, so they're basically procedurally generated dungeons.
Oh, gross.
But if you have to put a certain amount of ingredients and stuff into it to... Basically, if you get the right ingredients in the right order and using the right chalices, you'll eventually get to essentially kind of what some would see as being the final boss, in a sense, of the chalice dungeons.
Okay.
But they are horrible.
I was going to say, so you basically are doing all this work just to cause yourself an inordinate amount of pain.
It's late game stuff and it's platinum stuff.
Okay. Makes sense.
So yeah, you need to do it to do the platinum, unfortunately.
I have not looked at the platinum list for this, but I think it was very telling that, like, my partner and I were laughing so hard because I was like, I got the trophy for the cleric beast, and I look and I was like, I have one trophy. And he was like, I know you're not really a trophy hunter. I was like, I'm not, but I mean that's really demoralizing. I have one trophy. Just one.
No, I think it's a minimum of it's 3 playthroughs. You have to do 3 playthroughs. No two ways about it.
Oh, I see how much faster this is. Oh, and let me be not a spoiler, but you know there are multiple endings for Nier Automata. Plug a game I love while I'm playing a game that is going to give me a heart attack. Track rolling and look how well that went. But so Nier Automata, there are multiple playthroughs, but don't let people convince you that you have to play the whole game over and over again. It's not like that. Is there
like a point in the game where it kind of like forks off into the different endings? So you save at that point and you can...
Yes.
Something like that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you don't, I mean, there are only 2 that are kind of overlapping playthroughs, but you see different things. So it's not, you don't feel like you're having to replay, at least for me, it's like, yes, this is the same area, it's the same kind of subject, same general idea, but it's not the same, it's not the same playthrough. Oh, I hate this thing! It's a giant hole. Ah! I did have a glitch the last time I ran through here. Oh hi, Nintendo Man just stopped up because I think, did you hear the squealing and wonder what was going on? I was like, no, I know exactly what's happening. But he goes, is that a pig? I was like, it's a pig. So I was showing him, I was like,
big pig.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to stand in the doorway down here and he won't be able to get me. And I have one of those glitches where the head went through the wall and he's like, oh my god! I died. Out of shock. The pig's head went straight through the side of the archway. Oh, guys. Okay, this is attempt number 2. I should probably get my weapons straight before I actually use this. Okay. Whew! Nervous.
You'll be fine.
Ah, come on. Lock on. Stun locked? Maybe? I don't even know where I am. Well, that went well.
Too proud to show you your true face, eh?
Oh yeah, you got stun locked somewhere on, didn't you?
Yeah! Oh my god! The chat is
Don't
silent.
forget to lock on.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Anybody? Anybody? Nope.
what?
Silent. They're silent. I'm
Now they're saying.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, everybody. Well, no, not more Valley Girl. I'm too sad to do Valley Girl. How did that even... Okay, let's be serious for a second. How did that even happen? Somebody tell me how that happened quick. What happened there?
You just got wrecked.
I just get, like, obviously.
Yeah.
What happened? Did I not lock on
The thing
enough?
is, right, yeah, if you're not locking on, your dodges aren't going to be good. So with your dodges compared to your rolling, you get invincibility frames, which gives you that moment of respite. So you need to work on,
My
getting that lock on,
dodges?
so you get those dodges right,
Yeah.
and then you can have the good old hunter dance.
So as soon as I get in there, I probably need to press R3, like, right away, because
Yeah.
he's gonna be right
Yeah,
behind me.
it's best as, yeah.
And then dodge
For
to
sure.
the right. I've been waiting until I see him to press R3, which is obviously folly. Or I would not have died so many times.
I mean, like, if you spam R3, all it's going to do is just center your camera. And that's not really going to impact you.
Just
Yeah, can't help
stop
but spam
hitting
it.
me! Sorry, I got a little upset. Let me get some more bullets. I think I've told you guys that story. I do also know about repairing my weapons, so I know at some point I'm going to have to go back and repair the cane.
Good.
I'm learning.
There's quite a lot of mechanics for you to explore yet. There's the runes, so you can pick up runes which will give you additional benefits. There's also kind of like rune stones for your weapons as well, which again give them benefits. There's there's a lot to.
What's with the beasthood thing?
Beast, yeah. So you can have beast blood pellets, and then that increases your beast meter essentially. You do a bit extra damage essentially. You do better damage, but I can't remember what the payoff is. Maybe Newen can remember what the payoff is.
So you don't get wrecked. We'll see.
Yeah.
I do read everybody's stuff as best I can, I promise. Through this.
So with the Newen with the beast blood pellets and having your beast meter grow.
I did one thing right today. I was good at the elevator. I'm good
You've got that
at
down
the
pat.
elevator.
If no Valley Girl, can they request impressions?
You can request them. I mean, we'll see what I do with it. I'm too angry. Guys, I'm pretty angry right now. I want to give you an entertaining stream. I'm just completely... I guess it was entertaining to see me get thrown around and do the, oh my gosh, where's the camera? Stare at the ground thing. Okay.
I mean, you did get a bit shafted by the camera as well. Yeah, that happened. Good dodge. That was a good first dodge. That's exactly what we need to be doing. Oh, no. It's just that buffering, isn't it? Oh no. Getting some buffering.
Oh, come on.
Right, get yourself out the corner. There we go, there we go.
Oh, I tried to do a visceral and it just didn't work.
Oh, you're nearly there. Yeah, you're nearly there with that.
Right as I was getting ready to heal. This is where I've been getting recently, guys. Is right about here, maybe even a couple little bit further.
Okay, so I'd say one of the advice I'll perhaps give is use the whole arena. At the minute, you're just sticking to that front fifth of the arena, and you're getting stuck in corners and stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that you're comfortable with. Yeah, there are some stairs at the back right. So if you go through and then just sprint and keep right, there are some stairs, and that can help. You can follow that round, and then there's a drop down onto a little roof, and that can help just keep some distance between you and him.
Gotcha.
If you ever need to get away and just manage that distance. So yeah, use the whole arena, because you get stuck in corners, not just
and then he can come out.
In general, but in general you can get stuck in corners, and then there's no way out. It was a good effort, that, and the first dodge you did was spot on.
Oh, lock on. Why are you forgetting things? Why are you forgetting things? I did notice that if I played for too long, I would totally get boss fight fatigue. I don't know what to call it, if you guys have a name for it in the community, but yeah, I would get like.
But you just want to stop. You just like, I don't want to play this anymore.
It's not even that. It's like okay. What I would liken it to is the last mile of a race in a triathlon, where you want your body to do things, but it's just tired, and all you can do is kind of put your head down and just like force yourself through it, which is a weird feeling for me in gaming. But it's that, I don't know if anybody's played platformers. It's that, oh my gosh, I just need to make this one jump, and then you get so tunneled onto it that it's just not going well, or.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that.
That's what I'm talking about. Did you see?
Oh, yes.
That was the thing I
falling strike.
Randomly came upon. I don't know how this cane is doing. Maybe I should switch to the axe for a little bit. Well, I'm not going to fight anything anytime soon. Well, I need more bullets.
Yes, go and kill that guy in the wheelchair.
I probably need more than 7 though, right?
Maybe. I mean, you could probably farm some blood echoes and then go buy some at the messenger bar.
Well, if I were good, I could probably get away with just 7, right?
You're gonna get an elusive, or not elusive, exclusive Oliver Bath gift.
What is that? That first dodge! Oh, I just looked. Yeah, the dodge makes it look like I'm a master, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not. The bullets are pretty cheap, aren't they? They're like 20. I could probably get like 100 for 300.
Possibly.
This is the stuff. Okay, fine. We'll cleanse the streets. Whatever. This is the stuff that I do learn pretty quickly in games. It's okay. Maybe it was my background doing logistics for a bit. It's like, well, I know that this stuff weighs this much and it costs that much, and that's why I love Death Stranding so much, because that's like 90% of the gameplay is how much can I jam onto one truck or one pack. Hi, messengers. Hi, little guys. How you doing? I guess they are expensive. Well, I have 8 now.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, to sell them is they're like $20 a pop. They're super cheap if you sell them. That's what it is. I just saw SD join. Thanks, SD. That was 2 deaths,
Hello,
right,
Steve.
chat? I think that was 2. So we'll go for 3 and see how it goes. If it's really terrible this time, then I may call in for. Can you help me on the boss fight? Is that like?
Yeah.
The only thing I feel bad about is then we can't say that I did it by myself, folks. I did do the cleric
Don't worry.
beast. I did.
Yeah, you can always come back and do them on subsequent playthroughs, on New Game Pluses, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how far Dave on the Access team got through Bloodborne? Because I found a review of theirs who was like, I can't stop playing it. And I'm like, well, I couldn't stop playing it either, but I've only been in this one area for like days. So
I think him and Nathan completed it.
Nice.
I think it was Rob who kind of got to Old Yarnum and then stopped, yeah.
I thought that's what I remembered too, but I'm sure. I mean, I get it. I could see putting this down super, super quick.
How
And I think,
could you?
well, I mean, I could see it. I definitely could see getting frustrated and just saying, I don't care, I'm going to, sell my physical copy back or just eat the cost of a digital. But I was going to say that sometimes I think that people underestimate Dave's gaming ability. This is a hard game, man. It's a really hard game.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob got scared of how well he was doing. Yeah, I remember that.
Scared of how well he was doing.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that too, actually.
Yeah, he goes, I can't believe I got this far, I'm going to stop right now. Which I completely get. I
Like,
completely
with
get
what your
that.
head.
Yeah, you'd be like, you know what? I did this really well. If I stop playing here, I will always be this good.
Exactly. But if I keep going, there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a
I really
chance that
stink at
it'll
it.
all come crumbling down.
my glass castle. Oh man. Okay. Let me shift my body position IRL here. Whew. Let's see how this goes. I'm sweating, folks. It is not warm up here and I am sweating. Maybe I'm using my master's degree in melodrama, as Nintendo Man says I have. But
God,
okay.
that's a roast, that is.
So we are gonna go, or I am gonna go. I keep saying we, you all know what I mean. We're gonna go.
We as a collective, we're joining you on your
Yes.
journey.
I just happen to be the one. We're like the Borg, right? I just happen to be in the body of the Borg thing. But we're gonna go right as soon as I enter the arena. Is that the plan? Just go right, get up the stairs.
Yeah, you can do, yeah. It's just give yourself a chance to actually have a look around the arena. Because there's a great big water fountain as well in the middle, which you can use to help put distance between the two of you while you heal. So yeah, there's yeah.
Okay. Whew. Oh, Blasphemous. That's a game I haven't heard in a while.
No, I've never heard of it, to be honest.
Pat, why don't you give us your little one-sentence elevator pitch for Blasphemous? Okay, they haven't seen me yet, have they? Oh, they're coming. Okay, and wrong button, of course. Oh, why is that so?
Okay. No, you don't. If you want to just run away from him, you don't have to hold on to keep him locked on. You can disengage the lock on, run away, and then get it back on. That helps you get around the environment.
I am listening.
No, that's alright. Yeah, it's...
Oh, it didn't let me do a visceral there. That is so weird.
I think the gravestone put you back a bit, so you weren't actually in front of him. A bit squiffy, I know.
I don't know what's behind me right now.
Yeah, keep right. Oh!
Oh no!
Double
I'm
shot.
stuck! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Ah, shoot! I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. But I'm stuck. I'm stuck. 3 guesses what I just did. 3 guesses what I just did.
I don't know. Oh, you
I pressed the PlayStation button while I
pressed
was.
the PlayStation button. Oh, well, that's your best effort yet. You got some.
I was dying anyway, people, don't worry. Like, it was coming. And I actually pressed that button right as I was going to try and press a desperation triangle. Oh! Oh, I was out of
That's
bullets
alright.
too. I wasn't watching my bullets and I was trying to fire.
Ah.
Oh, guys. Okay, we got one more. I gotta farm some bullets real quick though, and I'm sorry for that. Bullet, bullet, bullet. I'm sorry for that in advance. Alright, thoughts? Better? Anybody?
Much better. It was. Like I said, you don't. If you're trying to get away from him, you don't have to be locked on, because that's gonna. It's always going to keep you facing him, and you'll just strafe instead of run. So if you need to get away, disengage the lock on and run away,
Oh,
and then you can always pop the lock back on.
Yeah.
But no, because what can happen is kind of what happened towards the end, is that you get stuck pushing dodge, but then you just keep dodging in a circle.
Yeah, yeah, and staying within
you don't go
range.
anywhere.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So it's just remembering to just disengage the lock, and yeah, you'll be all right. But no, you did good. Did good.
Well, we still haven't.
Definite improvement. Definite improvement. I mean, you got a couple of riposts in there. You may have panic shot once, where you did where you riposted, but then you shot again straight away, which then kind of
Oh no, that was on purpose.
cancels your attack. Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. I was trying to see if I could do a little more damage with the.
You can.
The fancy pistol. This is what I mean about a little bit of boss. They get real sloppy right after. See. And after the cleric beast, I actually had to like press the PlayStation button and sit for a minute because I was like, you know what, I am going to end up dying because I'm lazy and feeling smug or feeling tired or whatever, and then lose all my blood echoes. I'm purposely calling them blood whatevers after last week.
Yeah, to be honest, it's a bit of daft naming. I mean, blood echoes, souls, whatever, they're all the same thing. It's just a currency.
Gold. It's just
blood currency.
Yeah.
It's just gold. Yeah.
Just gold. I think this guy has
blood gold.
Oh.
So this is where my route goes. So I work my way up through the house, and then I take out the troll on the left here with the crows.
Oh, yeah, I was working on the troll the other week too, or the other day.
Because then you get more blood vials that way, and then I basically hit the lamp up there, go back to Hunter's Dream, and then load back in at the top of the ladder, and then just loop that over again a couple of times.
Well, I'm thinking, I just want to get more bullets, because I feel like I'm really using that weapon a lot. Oh, I hate this troll. I hate trolls so much, just so you know. They're my least favorite.
Ah.
I just hate them. Just for kicks.
Oliver, what's more valuable than QH points?
Yeah, well, I died. Crap. What is happening tonight? It's because you all are here and I'm nervous. I'm blaming everybody
Is that
else.
it?
I'm blaming it.
Okay.
No, it's not that. I'm just playing poorly. I guess that is a beneficial thing for these games, is if you're just playing poorly, you're just playing poorly.
Sometimes you have nights on, sometimes you have nights off, and just a little bit of warm up. I mean, I died to a very easy enemy, and it's just because I was just being complacent. These things happen. So I mean, I haven't played Bloodborne since. Well, I played it with you last week.
For like 3 minutes until
for 3 minutes.
died.
But that's about as much as I've played in like the last year. So yeah, I've just been doing a bit of practicing, and I died to a pretty straightforward, really easy enemy. These things happen. It does.
Yep. Okay. We'll see how it goes. I absolutely hate the trolls. I know that they're not complicated. It's a mental thing. I'd read someone online said that they realized that a big part of their problem was not the game, it was that they were afraid of Bloodborne. And that was what made it hard for them to play. And it's like, that's very meta,
Oh, wow.
but I can see it being a thing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Hey, hey. I like to pick the crows off. They're obnoxious.
So you're doing it the reverse way. So you start off at the top.
Dodge backward, please. Thank you. Thank you. I've got my blood whatever's back, so I'm gonna go buy some bullets. And then we'll go back and give Father Gascoigne another try. See how that goes. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, Newen.
Oh, we got a kapow.
Yeah,
We got a kapow in the chat.
One kapow in the chat.
What's going to be? So I had obviously in XCOM, if we landed a 60% and under shot, we got kapows in the chat. What's your standard for kapow in the chat?
I think we can kapow if I beat a boss. I
beat a boss. That's fair.
I think I'm at that like low level of a kapow as if we beat a boss. I love how she goes to sleep. It's only happened a few times.
The doll, yeah.
Yeah, but I love how she goes to sleep.
She's got some super interesting lore behind her as well. So yeah, even if you decide not to carry on the game past the streams, then you need to check out the lore.
So I've got 8 bullets now, guys. That's not as many as I like, but I can farm a few more. And then I have 70. So that might be enough to make sure my cane is in good shape. This is just like real life. What was it, Saddle Horse Man? Take care of your equipment first.
Visceral attacks for kapows is being mentioned, if you land one of them.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, a visceral attack, you have to be close enough and press R1, right? Once you stagger them?
Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, essentially that's what yeah, we're after.
So I probably just wasn't at the right distance when I was...
Exactly, so that's what I was saying with the gravestone. I think it just offset you a little bit that you weren't close enough for the game to register it being close enough for a visceral attack.
I think I got one in. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think I got one, but it might have been on the stairs.
You did, yeah, no, you did.
Fog of War and all that. I don't really remember. I blocked it out of my mind after that second death. That could be a GIF. Actually, that is short enough that it could be a GIF. How quickly I died on that battle.
Speed death.
Yeah. So quick. Okay. We'll get some more bullets real quick. Put me back up to 12. Yeah, get down. Thank you. See, how is it that the axe doesn't get caught on this pillar, but somehow my cane gets caught on it every time?
I don't know, it is a bit squiffy, that one, I will give you that. It's not the best.
I do love that last attack with the axe. I don't know, I think I did okay with the cane last time. You think I should stick with it? It's
yeah,
just so
no,
much
you did
quicker.
good damage with that.
Oh, I'm gonna get stuck. I'm not gonna... Alright, Newen, stay for one more because after that I'm calling for help anyway, so it won't be nearly as entertaining. Any parting advice or quick advice before from everybody? Not that I don't trust you. Although you did get me ambushed once or twice last time we played, so...
well, it's the Soulsborne experience.
I never forget. Oh, okay, you're one of those type of parents.
You gotta experience some things for yourself.
You gotta touch the stove, man. Or you just
yeah,
won't get
you
it.
You can touch the stove, but you can't drink the bleach.
I just love how it lumbers up and then it's got that huge breathing.
Oliver's got a great tip for you.
Don't die?
He says, don't
yeah,
die.
Thanks, buddy. I saw that. I ignored you, you punk. I'm reading Newen's. That I noticed you doing that technique, Nguyen, in your video, which I was using a tutorial of sorts, but have not quite been. I get the panic, man. I get the panic. Can't help it. It's like I get hits in, and then I think I'll just get more hits in. They didn't see me, did they?
No, you can just bomb it past them.
I don't think they even saw me.
No one ignored you, Oliver. We said you didn't die, or said don't die.
All right. There we go. Yeah! Okay, now move. Now move. Now
Yeah.
move. Now move. Now get out of the way. Now get out of the way.
Big. There's the kapow. There is kapows. Because you got your
Now move. Now move. Now move.
yeah, don't engage on stairs because the hitboxes on stairs are awkward to
Back
deal
up.
with.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
So I'm just looking at those. Say these three attempts to do kapow.
Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Heal.
Come on, you got this.
Heal. Ah.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
It's alright, it's not the end of the world, you're doing well.
Oh, I'm so far away from them. Ah! Oh, I'm out of bullets. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Oh, you proper... yeah. That was a glitch in the Matrix there.
Ah!
Facey.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
I meant to heal and then got stuck because I was not smart enough to take off my lock.
So it's part of the learn. Part of the learn.
Yes,
Alright.
new and you can be a mod too. Oh my god. Alright, folks. What's what
Au
we call the
revoir,
AAR?
Lawman.
What's the AAR here?
AAR?
An after action review. After action report.
Sage is right. You start probably thinking, I'm gonna go with, oh, I'm about a third of the way through this boss fight and he's barely hit me. I'm doing so well. I better keep doing well, and then it gets you, and then you rush.
I am not saying you're wrong, but you will maybe laugh when I say this. I don't look at the health bar.
Do you not?
No, I'm just trying to react.
Maybe subconsciously then. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I know you can see it out of your peripheral, right? But actually, I'm just focused on.
Or like
I get panicked when I feel like I don't know where I'm going and I'm stuck. That's what's really been doing it for me. Is I don't know how the arena is laid out because I haven't done that thing where you just run away from him and run around. But I probably should. And I ran out of bullets because I was shooting indiscriminately. In addition to panicking.
Well, see you later, Sadie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Take care.
It's been a long day of streaming, folks. We had Friday pretty well filled up. I can feel Quick's energy slowly draining watching me do this, guys.
No, it's not. It's fine. I'm watching stream chat as well. Trying to keep an eye on that before I get razzed again.
Oh, that's right. Because you're not doing your job, apparently.
Yeah, not doing my job.
Nobody wants my pebbles. Oh, because it's equipped. I was just going to sell some stuff.
Yeah.
And buy bullets just to be quicker. I never really use this. I'm also a hoarder. A hoarder.
Well,
pronounced that correctly.
fair enough.
I don't know. What do you think? Sell things or just go farm a little bit more? I don't want to bore you all. We're an hour in. I'll sell one, and I'll just buy a bullet with it. Or
One
stupid
bullet.
expensive.
Well, what we can do is should be
Let me go farm.
be able to drop you some bullets.
Well, I mean,
Potentially.
I wish you have to do that.
It's alright. This is this is a bit of a burn character. Anyway. I'm just seeing if I can. I don't think there's any way I can drop bullets, unfortunately.
I would just like to point out for the chat that he's created a burner character just to use for me because it's that not important to him.
No. Well, no. This is my highest leveled character.
Oh. Well, never mind.
So
Well, I guess it is Siri.
I've got all sorts of goodies, but no. Yeah.
I guess it is Siri, so it must be high level. We'll go farm one more time after this. I'm just gonna run straight in there. He's probably gonna follow me, isn't he?
Yeah, I do get the feeling that no matter what I do, I will get razzed.
Well, like my soldiers and platoon sergeants used to tell me, if your guys are giving you a hard time, it's because they like you. So you know what kind of hard time I'm talking about too. It depends.
Yeah.
But if they're giving you a certain kind of hard time, it's because they like you.
Oh, Nguyen's getting some practice in. We're going to be getting some practice in.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's welcome to try and pop in. I'll make sure that I have that. You know, the password for our little stuff is access. So
Yeah, all
in.
lowercase.
Yeah, so come on in if you'd like. We can do the takes a village method to get me through. And let me know too. I am happy to keep playing this, but I also don't want it to be horribly boring. And some of this is just a slog. I cannot tell you how many hours. I mean, those of you who played these games know it's been hours of my life just grinding away. Where'd she
Yeah, it does
go?
that.
She left.
Oh, she could be anywhere.
In the
She
house?
could be
I've never had
tending
this
to
happen
Gearman.
before. Yeah. Well, I
She
haven't seen
attends
Gearman.
to a couple of the gravestones as well, just on the left exit there.
Gearman's been gone since I met him. And if I talk to her, she says different things too, right? Like here.
Welcome
Yeah,
home. What
there
is
she
it
is.
you- Ah,
Oh no,
the
she's
little-
said this a million times. Sorry, lady girl. I'm leaving. Sorry, chickie babe. This is boring.
This is boring, but we're here for you. Oh, this
I know what
isn't
he
boring.
meant. I know what he meant to type, but it's like, okay, I get it. All right,
Oh,
message received.
that is some like low-key backhander right there, isn't it? Backhanded compliment. It's boring, but we're here for you.
Oh, I just saw Ja. That is one of my favorite things. The Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need the Who is it that had a? It was you? No, someone had a fabulous ponytail in a game they were playing, and I was like, those ponytail physics are on point. And I can't remember who it was.
To be honest, the only games I've played on the stream, Spider-Man, XCOM.
Oh, it was D in Crash.
D in Crash.
CTR,
Oh, what?
Because,
Coco Bandicoots.
Yeah, because Daisy has this. I think it's Daisy.
Oh, it's
Has this
Daisy.
fantastic bouncy ponytail, and I was like, "Oh, come here!" Don't want to use blood because you're stupid sass. Anyway, so he had this perfect ponytail, and I was like, "Oh, come on! This better not be how this run is gonna go. I'm gonna be really upset if this is how this run goes." I also don't like the axe, for the record.
You don't like the axe? No.
It's just, I mean, I like it, but it's just too slow. Not a fan of the slow. We'll go over here, and we'll look at these guys.
I would say
Right.
practice your riposte, but if you're trying to save bullets, I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I mean, if I was trying to beat this on my own, I would be all about just consistently going and dying to trolls.
Yeah, I will just say that I'm up for helping people on Bloodborne now and then, but not in the Chalice dungeons. I have done my time in there. I've got the platinum, and that's it. I'm not going back. So,
Yes, Oliver, I see your joke. I am all about quick and easy.
hey,
Hey, Friday night!
I think that's a triple entendre right there.
Hashtag Friday nights with Flamingo.
Hashtag
Flamingo
Fridays. Hey.
Okay, down the ladder. Although I am not proud to admit it. I looked it up on the pig. I spent way too much time dealing with this pig's backside, and I feel really bad.
Oh yeah, it's an easy, you know, fisting, as it were. Is this all
Oh my god. It was quick and easy, but I tell you what, I have some pictures in my head. I thought it was bad when I was a prosecutor. I now have pictures in my head that maybe trumped in my professional
Well, the thing
life.
is, right, like, you approach you approach the ball from behind, right, and they go into great detail into the design of the rear of the ball.
They do. There's no question what it is you're doing.
Exactly. No, there isn't. You can't not see it.
Oh, Newen, so you're gonna have to tell me. We're pausing on the ladder, partly also because I need a break.
Right.
Not really like
sorry,
a break, but who did it eat? Because I didn't ever. I googled all these things that are now in my search history that I never wanted to be in my search history about man-eating pigs.
What pig ate the? Right. Okay. So, it's a really sad family story of Bloodborne.
It's not Gascoigne's, is it? Please tell me it's not Gascoigne's. It is Gascoigne's. Well, dang it.
So, essentially, the story is that Father Gascoigne is a hunter,
right.
but he spent so long on the hunt, he started to become a monster himself. That's why you're fighting him.
Mm-hmm.
That fight also starts to introduce you to Eileen the Crow, which is another hunter who hunts hunters.
Her.
She starts going bad. Yeah,
I actually found her. Yeah.
She's a hunter who hunts hunters who have been hunting for too long and becoming a monster. So she stops that kind of process. But anyway, that's
a hunter who hunts hunters. Yeah.
Hunter who hunts hunter. Yeah, exactly. So you know the person who. She either gave you I think she gave you the music box.
The little girl who's looking for her. Now I do know that Father Gascoigne's wife is somewhere in this arena and is murdered.
Right.
And has a red brooch.
Essentially, yes.
Spoiler alert for those of you who want to suffer through the masochistic
the 4-year-old
quest
game.
that is a 4-year-old game called Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you
Paul,
speak
not
to this
Paul
girl.
Gascoigne, you punk.
So she gives you the music box, and the music box is always to remind him of, like, there's a family who loves him and that he loves, and it kind of brings him back to reality, which is why it's a useful tool for you in the fight. But essentially, in that dialogue, it says obviously her mum's gone and her sister has gone, and essentially her mum does find Gascoigne, but Gascoigne kills her, and you do find her corpse in the arena. And you can pick up an item from her.
I shouldn't.
No, not really. No, don't look for it. It's not going to help you in a fight, but it does give you, I think, like a jewel, which is quite valuable. But then, yes, the pig eats one of the daughters of Gascoigne and the sister of the girl who left behind.
No.
And then what happens is that because you get a ribbon, don't you, from just killing the pig first time, I believe.
I did get a ribbon from killing the pig.
You may not. Oh, there's a ribbon somehow. You're getting it.
I think you have to complete this first. Don't
maybe. But basically, essentially, once you get that ribbon, that's evidence that the daughter obviously the sister has died. And then she goes, "Oh, I see. Well, I'll go out and see what I can do." And essentially, she goes out and then gets killed by someone else as well. It's all pretty tragic. The entire Gascoigne family is dead, basically, or dies.
Jeez.
It's pretty ruthless.
Well, I like Yoko Taro games. We've talked about this. So, like, everybody dies is not a thing that particularly turns me off of games. So, everybody dies. Everybody dies. It's like a Star Wars movie. All the people you care about are going to die.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's really tragic. It's a really, really tragic storyline.
I didn't get the... Let me look now. I definitely don't have...
There's also kind of... So by the... what may have been is the actually, what it may have been, I may have got the sisters' deaths the wrong way round. So when you get the music box, there's kind of like, it may be a blocked off gate, but once you open that gate and you go down, there's a big troll that you fight. And he may drop the ribbon, and then if you pick that ribbon up and then take it to the girl, I think that's the way it goes. Then she goes, oh, she's dead, well, I guess I'll go out and see if I can find someone else, you know. And then that's when she gets eaten by the pig. Then you kill the pig, and then you get the ribbon. That's the way around. That's it.
Well, I didn't know that the
savage.
pig... I knew that the pig ate people. That it likes people. Likes to eat people. But I did not know that it was...
Yeah, it is one of Gascoigne's daughters. It's very sad.
Sad. Okay. Alright, kids.
Right.
Let me look at my inventory. We're all good. Last round before quick.
Yeah, no worries, New, and it's a fairly convoluted story in a way, but yeah, very very sad.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. If you see a charge attack, wind up, stuck out, or go for a riposte. You don't fight on the stairs, just get up them or get down them. Yeah, good. Nice.
Nope, I ran into that one. I ran into that one too. I actually like legit
Distance.
Gotta get around.
Oh, you got yourself to shot.
Oh no, I was still locked on! Ah! That started off better, I think, actually. Feel free to disagree in the chat. Now I'm gonna call
no,
her
it
for
was
help.
good.
I think that actually
Okay.
that was going better. To be
Where do you want
honest.
to call for help? Do you want to meet at a lantern?
What do you think? What would you like to do?
I've pretty much cleared the run on my end, so I can run to whatever. If you need me to go to like one of the lanterns, I can do that. Or
Sorry,
if you.
How about we clear the landing down here? And I'll get some bullets at the dark house.
Okay, give me a sec to run back to where you are then.
This dad's finished.
No, actually, it let him join last time. Interesting. I don't know if it's like I've heard in dark.
Well, if this character, there was a patch that they put in that let any levels join together. So hopefully that won't be an issue. If it is though, I can just go back and reload another character. It'll be fine.
We call those ditherfish. Do you know what a ditherfish is?
No.
It's a fish that you put in a tank to distract everyone because it's really fast and it's not very powerful, and everybody kind of gets distracted and then they don't eat each other. Is my voice better now? I've moved the mic closer to my.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to give me one of your ditherfish characters who's not very powerful, but kind of runs around a lot and just distracts everybody.
Yeah, well, what I can do is I can just run around, shoot Gascoigne a bit, distract him while you get a couple of attacks in, and then you run away.
Yeah, exactly. Practiced my ripostes. That I swear had gotten better. Okay, you ready for me to ring the bell?
Yeah, so if you ring the bell up by the lantern.
So I just used a searching for a bell. Hey, do the throwing knives do anything? Gascoigne,
they're
are they
kind
worth
of. I can't remember if they cause him to stagger or not. I'm not sure.
Right, Blue? I tried singing that last time and nobody knew what I was talking about.
Oh, searching for the chime.
I'm down, so if you go to the left through the shortcut gate from the central
Yeah.
Yarnum lamppost, I'm down in that landing in front of the dark house. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate it. Why?
Yeah, I'm just running in circles there now. Hopefully it'll pick something up.
I swear I rang it.
Yeah, it took a while for it to connect last time, so...
Well, you may have known the song Newen, but you didn't say anything, did ya? You left me out there hanging. Just left me. Hey, can we become hostile to one another? Is that a thing? Like if you piss me off too much? And I hate you.
No, we can potentially
that's
try and
right.
invade each other, but that's about it.
Yeah, we had that's right, we tried friendly fire last time and it didn't work.
Yeah. Discovered the chime. Just took a while to find you.
Yay!
Hey!
Hi, friend. Hello. Hello. It's the left side of the touchpad, right?
Yes.
I have. There's this. Hello. And then there's. I learned one that I'm pretty proud of. Oh wait.
Go on.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Why isn't it showing me? No! I have the shake off cloak gesture, but I can't find it. Oh well.
What other ones have I got? Let me see.
Yay! This is the fun part of this.
This is one for the.
Yes, I know this one. You have to wait until it switches sides, and then the doll gets excited. I know this.
Oh, yeah, it's make contact, so it helps you get to a secret or an extra bloodstone chunk thing. It's basically the highest value upgrade material. Contact made. There we go. Right. Do you like my sword as well?
Oh, fancy. Is this like two girls are meeting in a mall? Here's Vlad. Oh my god, look at your boots. They're so shiny. Where'd you get those boots? Oh, I love your sword. It's so pretty. Look at look at that. It's so pretty. Come here. Give me a hug. Come here. Aw.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait a minute. It's got a conviction. That's the closest email I think I have to a hug or a fist bump. Or a... That was me roaring.
Is that conviction?
That was me roaring. There we go. Right.
Interesting. I'm surprised you can see my screen, I know, right? Like, where is my shake-off cloak, people? I earned that thing.
Who knows?
Weird. Oh, did I just earn stuff because you killed people? I'm pretty impressed with that. Did you? That's... There you go again, just running off.
Oh no. Well, my health is really low. I just realised that.
Well, that was not helpful.
My health is very low.
I did something useful. I'm picking up a blood vial. Go ahead. I know you need stuff too. Don't you need a blood vial? Oh.
Do now, yeah. There we go. Alright. Okie dokie.
Hey! Get off me! Switch with triangle? Is that what? Oh! Hey! Big fan of this one. Yeah, that's right. From what little I know of Eileen, it's a very Eileen-ish.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got a shake off cape as well. I think
oh, go ahead.
you have to get the trophy. So
I just randomly started destroying barrels for kicks at one point.
yeah.
And then was like, whoa, there's a chick back here, and luckily read all the notes. You sure you're not doing YMCA? There's got to be a meme of that somewhere, isn't that good? Like
I don't think so.
There's got to be.
Let me set that off.
Yeah, I know you can't really tell with my mask and such on, but this is definitely A2 for Nier Automata.
I'll take your word for it. So, do you go down? Did you not want to...
Oh, come on! Sorry. I was trying to be helpful.
Oh, no.
I was trying to be helpful.
Have you gone up?
I'll be right back. One moment,
Right.
please. One moment while I try that extension. Lido deck. Going up. Okay. Oh, why do you... I don't want to go that way. I'll meet you on the other side. Go ahead. I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay.
You go kill people and I'll meet you on the other side. This is what you're not supposed to do in a horror movie, right? He's gonna deal with the fireball. He's gonna go deal with the fireball, folks. I don't think there's a proximity necessity, is there? Like, you can go off and do stuff and then...
No, you should be... Yeah, you can go off and do whatever.
I know in some games it's like, no, you have to be within a certain amount of distance or else you lose the plaything. That damn elevator!
That should be good.
That damn elevator. Ooh. Oh, he's dead. I love how you're at the top like, are you coming? Hello? What to go?
The ragdolls on this is so fun.
I'll need those. Did you kill everybody?
Most.
Well, don't... Oh.
There's a few down there still alive.
Well, what use
We can
are you
leave
then?
them though.
Okay, let's talk about strategy here.
Oh, it's like that.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
strategy
so
here.
what do you want to do? Let's sit down.
Can I sit down too?
Should be able to.
Okay, let's sit down and chat. A little fireside chat. Okay, so. Okay, girl. Here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go into the right again, like I have been, and just bust a move for those stairs, and try and get up those stairs. But I don't like that there's not enough space on that upstairs.
Well, so once you go up the stairs and carry along that pathway, there is a drop down towards the end, and there's a break in the fence which you can drop onto the roof of a shed, and then you drop back down into the main arena bit. So you can loop round. It's not a dead end up there.
Okay, good. That's what I was worried about, that I could get stuck like I have been. Because I think what is really, among many things, what the worst thing that's been getting me in the last 2 runs is that I end up backed into a corner and then I'm not dodging or unlocking, and then dodging.
So
okay,
what we can do is we can go in there and we'll see who he kind of like targets first.
I'm trying to switch the camera because Quick's talking now. I don't know if you guys noticed.
So we can see, basically keep an eye on who he targets, and then if that person kind of keeps distance and then tries to scrap a couple of times, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I mean, I've never team fought him before.
Well, I'm just that not good.
So if someone like gets into like serious trouble, then the other person just shoots as much as they can to distract him, and then hopefully that will encourage him to then attack the other player, and then we can bounce off that way and stuff like that.
I was also thinking that one of us could kind of be the bait fish and the other can get around behind.
Well, I could always bait fish.
Well, I don't know if you want to bait fish, though. This is your high-level character.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm really not fussed. Like I said,
okay.
I've platted this game now. It's all.
Oh, did everyone
it's
hear
all
that?
throwable. It's all throwawayable.
We can.
I don't care.
Just throw it all away. I don't even care. I don't even like jelly. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay. Right.
We'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes first round. We'll see how it goes. Oh, come on. I hate those things too. Anything troll-like, I'm just not a fan of. You're gonna go right in, aren't you?
I can't. You have to sort it out, yeah. And then I go in after you. Oh, that was cheap.
Did he get both of us?
Oh.
Ah! No! Well, luckily I have like 6 insight, so if I die...
Oh, him and his cheeky. Get back up and heal, back up and heal.
Back up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Healing. Healing.
Oh.
Coming in.
I think there's a slight lag. Back up, back up.
Oh, I'm stuck in these graves. Crap.
Right, get back.
Oh no. Okay, music box. Oh, I know he's so aggressive in this state.
Damn it.
Unlock. Can't play the music box.
Done it. Good.
Moving.
Go.
Moving. Gotta
There we
heal.
go.
Gotta heal. Oh, you got him. Whew. Thank you.
So I thought you were about to get hit, so I just dashed in.
Well, thanks. I had to retreat to heal. Well, guys, so
Goodbye. Time to bid farewell.
Quick just thank you. Quick just killed
That's my farewell.
Quick just killed Father Gascoigne for me, everybody, so that's done. I only did a little bit. You'll watch back later and be like, she mostly just ran around and didn't do much.
You did a fair bit of it. I mean, I think, yeah, you did a fair bit of it. I think
did
it was
some.
easy, a good 50-50. Yeah, easy.
I really
at least.
did. I wish you could have seen. I'm so proud of myself
Yeah.
with the cleric beast, but. So guys,
We
I
need
feel
to
a little
do
bit like I cheated.
The powers in the chat.
I feel a little bit like I cheated. Oh, are these me? Or are these you? No.
Those are you.
I guess they're me. Oh, I see what you mean. Now I'm gonna run around the arena and try and find his dearly departed wife.
So drop to the left. There you go. There's that breaking the fence I was talking about.
Oh, back here?
Right. Yeah.
Then I know I've got to go back. Oh, what's this?
You just go back up the stairs.
And talk to the daughter too, right?
Can do, yeah. I think that will carry on that quest line, but
There's
yeah.
different stuff too, depending on what you tell her, isn't there? The Spectre's probably me. It could be me. It's not me. Is there more stuff
No.
in here? There are a lot of little
No,
bits
not
you can
really.
get stuck
What you
in.
can do as well is you can come back to this arena later and then you fight another hunter. It's not a boss battle, but it's another hunter fight, and it's his father-in-law, I think that you basically fight, and he's just getting revenge for Gascoigne. So
Is that Henrik?
yes,
Henrik? Okay. I know bits and pieces of lore, people, because like I said, there was a big period of time where it's like I was intimidated to play video games and I didn't feel like I could anymore, so I just watched lore
Yeah.
videos. That's part of it.
Good night, Greg. Greg with 2 G's.
Craig.
See you later, mate.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Oh, what's that X next to the music box?
It just probably means that you can't use it now, or something like that.
So how exhausted is everyone after that? Watching me flail about. I did pull the axe out. That was useful.
Welcome
Thank you for the
home, good
assistance. I
hunter.
really do feel very badly.
I must have
Don't worry
drifted
about
off.
it. Don't worry about it.
What is it you desire?
It's all part of it. And then,
Very
you know,
well.
you'll go through in your next game or
Let
your
the
new game
echoes
plus,
become
and
your strength.
you'll have more confidence in taking him on.
Let me stand close.
Don't worry. There's
Now
no
shut
shame
your
in
eyes.
summoning, otherwise they wouldn't have it as
That's
an
a
option,
good
would
point.
they?
It's
So-
a mechanic.
yeah,
So,
exactly. That's the whole point of
what
it.
do you think? Strength, skill? What should I go with? Based on how you've been seeing me play lately, what is the recommendation from you in the chat? What should I go ahead and...
Well, you're preferring the... Oh, sorry, you were talking in the chat. Oh.
Oh, no, I'm asking both of you guys. What, both of you and the chat collectively. What should I be leveling up here?
I would say that you are using more of the chain whip than anything else, and that is a dexterity-based weapon. So if you were to go onto your or skill-based weapon, sorry, dexterity is Dark Souls.
Okay. Oliver's
Yeah.
like health. I usually go
Hell,
with
I
health,
guess.
but these are I've been trying to level up kind of in order, so I'll go with
Are you going to stick with skill-based weapons, so like fast but quick?
I like fast, but I like fast.
Fast,
and
quick, but low
yeah.
damage, or lower
Yeah.
damage anyway.
Lower
So
damage.
I wouldn't worry about putting too much into strength just now. Then
Okay.
I would look at either going with skill or vitality.
All right, guys, in the chat, skill or vitality, pick one. I don't care if you know nothing about the game.
While they're voting, could you go onto your weapon screen quickly?
Okay.
Just so we can have a look at the stat
Farewell, good
alliances
hunter.
of your...
May you find your worth in the waking world.
I love you, doll, but... Doll face. My weapons.
Okay, so if you go down to your threaded cane... So if you can see, it says attribute bonuses in the middle panel.
Uh-huh.
So where it says E, that's for strength. So basically it will have a little bit of a bonus the more strength you have. And then you're next to the skill sign is a C, which means it'll have a much greater bonus the better skill level you have.
Okay.
And then the star is arcane. So if you were to put points into arcane, if you wanted to do like a somewhat of a magic kind of build or add a bit of magic into your playstyle, then you'd have a D level bonus to your attack stat.
Gotcha. And I see that depending on the weapons, like this axe, it's going to be you really want.
So the axe is much more towards the strength than the skill. And as you upgrade your weapons, those bonuses get better. So if you had a threaded cane plus 9, it goes up to plus 10. But if you say had a plus 9, then I think the attribute bonus for skill would be like a B or an A or something like that. So the more you upgrade the weapon, the better skill bonuses you can get, or the better attribute bonuses you can get.
Welcome
so that's how you can
home,
start
good
really
hunter.
racking up the damage.
What is it you desire?
Yeah.
Bolstering your build.
Very well.
So everybody's saying they like
skill.
Skills with the Z.
There you go. They want to up your damage.
Let me stand close.
Well, yeah. I would like
now
that too.
shut your eyes.
I kind of hate that there's no way for me to, like, put all this in the bank. I don't have quite enough.
Farewell,
Any suggestions with
hunter.
that 1400 blood echoes?
Keep them.
Keep them? Okay, don't spend them all
Yeah,
over the
you
place.
don't have to spend them there.
Alright, I guess I'll go back to the tomb. Oh, what is that key dealio that I just got?
What key?
That.
Oh, so that was just unlocks the next area. So you go back to the lantern with Gascoigne, and
It's that big
head
gate.
back up, and it will open up the big gate.
So guys, this is, I know we're nearing the end of the stream, but this is kind of going to be like the first day where I have no clue what's coming up. I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, this is what I'm excited for. You've now got the...
I have no idea.
You're going to get the explorers on. You're going to come across the giants now, and...
oh my god, giants!
Well, they're not giants, but I call them giants. I don't know
They're
what
not
their real
giants?
name is.
Are they
Well,
bigger
they're
than normal
big.
people? Are they bigger than normal
Yes.
people? Okay, then
They're bigger than
giants.
trolls.
They're bigger than trolls. They're definitely giants. Then what do you have to say to me?
Okay, so you go up the stairs.
What does this mean?
You must accept Fatty.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to tell a joke that your character's too fat to go down that pathway.
Do I look fat to you? I gave her the narrowest waist possible, okay?
Did you go for that hourglass figure?
I did. I was trying to make her look like A2. Narrowest way. It was funny because I was like, sorry everyone for our stereotypical banter in my house, but I was like, I'm trying to make her chest bigger, and my partner's next to me going, her chest isn't getting any bigger, and then we realized it's like big as in wide, as in, you know, you look at it. It's like, oh.
As in wide ribs.
It's not her boobs, it's her chest. Okay, so I've got to unlock something.
So yeah, if you go up the stairs, we'll just quickly go back on the chat. Joker was saying that some one-handed weapons require arcane, and that's definitely true. The weapon I was using, Ludwig's Holy Blade, that's it's at a +8 at the minute, and that's got a B on strength, B on skill, and a B on arcane. And I generally neglect my arcane, which is why I probably wasn't doing as much damage as I could have been doing. So yes, there's that.
jump ways ahead. Is there anything I missed here when I did the sweep the first time, you think?
No, there's nothing left to get here. There's those big gates behind you to unlock.
So it is like it's the letter rating kind of thing, so an A is a really good boost.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I know he's gonna let me get ambushed at some point.
It does go up to S.
It goes up to, so like Japanese?
Yeah, so S is the best one.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Japanese.
so I've got a weapon called the Shikage, which is kind of like a samurai sword, really. That goes up to an S with the blood tinge, which is why my build focuses a lot on skill and blood tinge.
I don't like this already. Oh, it's tiny. I hate it so much.
If I was to say, okay.
Real talk. Is there a boss in there?
Talk.
Is there a boss in there?
No, there's no boss there.
Yes, this is my first time playing through Bloodborne, and I don't like horror games, but I don't mind this kind of game. However, jump scares. You will hear me scream and curse and throw something if it's a good jump scare. So
you'll be fine.
I imagine I go up the ladder.
Yep.
What are they? They're building suspense. Whoever designed this
is an excellent and is a
could just
masterful director.
What a thrill!
No,
climbing a ladder. Come on!
What a thrill climbing a ladder! Yes, welcome to the hunt. Good hunter.
Is that Rom the vacuum spider? Oh, and I for Exiled Link, I do. Wait, what's that?
Oh, is this a famous mimic chest?
What's that? How can you tell? How can you even tell?
There's only one way to tell. There's only one way to tell. A hunter hunts, indeed.
Oh God.
That's not the way to tell, by the way.
Gosh dang it! How do you tell? How do you tell?
You hit it, and then if it has a health bar, it's a mimic. But I'm not too sure if there are mimics in Bloodborne. There is a form of mimic, I think.
Ewan said there were, and he's been kind.
I think there are, yeah. He's been kinder to you, as if.
Oh man. Okay.
The night will be very long. We've got a long way to go.
Full of terrors. I've read the books, by the way, but never seen Game of Thrones, and have no intention of watching it.
No, I didn't think there were mimic chests in this game. Thank you, Exile.
Are. Oh, whatever.
I don't think there are. I think that's a Dark Souls kind of thing.
Who died here? Am I gonna die right now? Somebody obviously died.
They probably picked a fight with an NPC, I'll give you that.
Cutscene. Oh, folks, you joined for a cutscene. I'm so sorry. Prey. I do own Prey, and I played a little bit of it on Xbox. You guys know about my less than pure history in that I've owned an Xbox One. Fantastic game. And I hate jump scares, and I don't do well with horror movies or horror games. And I loved Prey. I just love all this imagery in this game, too.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of kind of eldritch monsters and that type of stories, but it's just so good.
It's like gothic Lovecraftian. Definitely gets Lovecraftian later. So this is the Chapel of Odeon. This is a safe place.
Ah, so I don't want to kill anybody in here necessarily, right?
Oh, no. Don't forget the lamp.
Oh, do I have to touch it?
Yes.
Touch
yes,
the lamp.
Definitely touch it.
Oh, I remember. Because I tried to hit the lamps the last time.
Yeah. I generally love this game. This is, I think for me, this is second best game of the decade. I think it trumps God of War for me. But I think Witcher 3 just edges it.
Have I? I think I put it on Gaming Confessions, or I've said it many times. I've read the books but never played the game for The Witcher.
It's so amazing. So pretty much, this is a safe area. No monsters will come inside the chapel. Okay, so as soon as you step outside the archway, monsters will go for you. As soon as you come back in, monsters will leave you alone,
So
and
you
they'll
can
stop at the
cheese
doorway. They won't
them
come
if
in.
you want.
There is an NPC already in this building that you can go and talk to. As you may, have you spoken to a really grumpy old woman that
Yes,
tells
yeah.
you to leave her alone, or give us somewhere safe to go?
I remember we were talking about this, so I have said in the Discord I've been trying to kind of mention here and there when hi, when I've been making progress, and that was one of the things is I discovered all the people who wanted safe places.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry.
You don't look to be
Yeah,
in good shape.
so essentially, safe places are Yuzefka's clinic and here. So when you meet people throughout the game, and they go, where's somewhere safe, you can either tell them here, or Yuzefka's clinic. It's up to you
I
when
like
you send
this
them.
thing, because it's like, it's in pretty bad shape, but it's not hiding anything, man. There's nothing being hidden here. The stuff is behind a door. And despite, I mean, I know a little bit of the lore with the clinics and how they're not like always all the same.
Too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya.
Yeah. Sekiro-wise, do you have any thoughts on Sekiro, Tiny? I haven't played it much at all.
Beautiful. And
yeah,
another
but
one of
I
those
think it
super
looks
hard games.
amazing. I can't wait to play it. It's
Well,
a
you know
game
that
I
I've wanted to
definitely
play
want to
Neo too. I mean, I just love any kind of feudal Japanese.
Yeah, Neo's good. Played that as well. Well, weird flex, but yeah, I know. I'll take
If
it.
you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. If they seem worth being told, that is.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
and
definitely
I've been
Sekiro. I'd love to
sincerely
play
hope they
that.
are.
For sure.
Is this a he or a she or? And what's the deal? Why
I don't know.
so
The question is, do you trust him enough to send people here, or do you trust
I know I
Yuzefka?
shouldn't be asking you.
Well,
Who do you trust?
they could either die in place,
Right?
right? They can die
Or
in
you can
place.
just ignore them and let them die. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do sincerely hope
So
they
let's have a
are.
vote. Should I go wrangle up all those other folks real quick? I think
Well,
like
there's
2 or 3.
there's one. You can get the lady, and then there's also what is often referred to as the prostitute. At this point now as well, I think.
Isn't there
Now
also
you've got into this area.
Gascoigne's daughter that we've got to?
That's we've discussed her.
So everyone, Exiled saying. don't
So
trust Yuzefka.
Exiled are saying the Dweller is a good guy. Don't trust Yuzefka.
I just like that as rough as that Dweller looks.
And I'm gonna say, do you trust Exiled?
The person back there.
No, Exiled in the chat. Exiled Link.
Oh, do I
Exiled Link is
trust
saying
Exiled?
Dweller is a good. I'm just saying, do you trust
You
Exiled?
know,
I'm
okay,
saying cat
so-
amongst the pigeons.
So Exiled didn't walk me into an ambush last time I rang the beckoning bell for him, just because it was quote unquote part of the experience. So I'm gonna trust you, Exiled, and if this comes back to bite me later, we'll know.
is it.
It'll be on the
Well,
internet forever.
I just like to throw, the cat amongst the pigeons, a pebble amongst the crows, just. So, do you remember how to get to the old woman behind the door?
I think so. Yes. We'll see how well
Cool.
I remember. What do you think would be faster, Central Yarnum or the Temple? I know how to do it from Central Yarnum.
Central. Yeah, it just is for Central.
Blue, were you talking about? Yeah, you're talking about Shell, aren't you? Help me out. I would really love for Shell to do maybe an hour of streaming coming up here. I volunteered to ghost for her, and
sure.
she has said she will ghost for me, perhaps. So I have now outed her in this video. But she's so skilled and like really has a good way of kind of teaching through all the insanity that's going on. Hold on, let me think real quick. I do know where I'm going. To the dogs. I'm going to the dogs. I just love the Song Weaver so much.
It's such a good weapon. It's generally a really good versatile weapon, and you could use that straight through to the end. I mean, I don't have a favourite weapon in Bloodborne. I've got quite a few. I like Holy Blade, I like the Chickage, I like Blade of Mercy as well. That's a fun weapon.
It's interesting, all the, I'm sorry, I said I knew where I was going, and I do, but just let me, I can't talk and think! Yeah, it's yeah, it's interesting. What I have noticed is that when people have a favorite weapon, they just stick with it the whole game. And I'm gonna kill the dogs down here.
But this game has loads. I mean, if you like fast, quick weapons, you'll love the Blade of Mercy. It's a short sword, but your transformation turns it into 2 daggers.
Oh, that is
and
right
then
up my alley.
You do lots of quick attack damage with that, and the combination with the transform attacks are quick as well. So they're really fun weapons to use.
I would like that. I'm a big fan of dual wielding. I mean, those of you who have heard me talk about Marvel know that I'm a big Psylocke fan. Anybody with two-handed weaponry. Okay.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place. Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt.
Oh yeah,
thanks.
sorry Steve.
Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work?
Apparently I'm being replaced. Who's replacing me?
You're being replaced?
Who's replacing me, Brad? Exiled, she has killed CB, yes, she's killed the Cleric Beast, she's killed Father Gascoigne.
I did not kill Father Gascoigne by myself. If that were a record in the world, Guinness Book of World Records, there would be an asterisk next to it. I did it assisted. I want to be very clear about this.
There's no shame in summoning, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it bothers me so much. I'm a big girl, I can do it myself.
I'll tell you what, if you manage to take out the Bloodstar Beast by yourself, in your first playthrough, then that easily counters Father Gascoigne.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. I think I was going to say that earlier, guys. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. This may get real boring real quick. And the last thing I want to do is have you guys watch me slog through a game. So, if we need to switch games, or you need me to, like, come back when I've actually done something productive, just let me know. Just give me feedback. I got thick skins. I got thick skins. Okay, so we're gonna go back to... Oh, wait, I could have kept going that way to Gascoigne's daughter. Right? Actually, one more question. The dude that I talked to down by the guy who's by the tall boy who's by the fire, is that somebody I can save too?
Tall boys by the fire?
I'll show you.
No, I don't think so. No. There's...
The guy down there.
No.
Okay.
No, there's no... the next savable person, I think, like I said, is referred to as the prostitute, or by some anyway. And she is a little bit past where you've just got to, depending on what path you take, so yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of up to date with people you can legitimately save.
And then...
But yeah, Bloodstar Beast, I'd say that's, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest bosses in the game, and it's an optional boss. You don't have to do it, but
why not?
I don't think you can do the Chalice dungeons until you've beaten the Bloodstar Beast. Yeah, don't forget you can run as well.
Oh, sorry. There you were, spouting lore again. No, I'm not running. Where? Actually,
yeah,
hold the
Ariana
phone.
and Skeptical.
What would be? Actually, I do know the fastest way to get to. Okay. I don't really care. Oh, come on! I just want to get past you. I just can't even. I just can't even.
Did you do a full item sweep of this area? So did you pick up the
hunter's arm or
there's
hunter's
a weapon
guard?
down here.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, it's like a spear.
Yep. I go right. Yeah? No, it's always the left, isn't it? I always go the wrong way when I get down here. Yeah, I ended up with the soul. In fact, I'll show you. I did a one of those look at all of the clothing and see what gives me the most protection from those things.
Yeah. That can help later
that
on.
scared me.
Later
What are
bosses.
those? Are those people that are in the world right now, or?
Essentially, yeah. Those are other hunters or hooters, I should say.
Now this is the part I have to kill something up here, don't I?
So this is where you'll get one of the ribbons from one of Father Gascoigne's daughters. I think if you turn left, there's a bit of an open area.
Ah, bad timing. Timing was bad. And there's another
No, Steve, she hasn't
ladder.
completed it yet, I'm afraid.
What was that? I did, but tell him.
Steve's asked if you've completed it.
Tell him.
I think he means the game, because I did this to Dion during his Witcher one. I just popped in and said, has Dion finished it yet? And he's still in, like, the first village.
Oh, got it, on The Witcher.
Yeah.
Heal my sail. Okay, so I know that there are there are story consequences depending on what you tell her. So we're gonna ask the chat to help me do what they think is best. What do you guys think? I have talked to Eileen. I've gotten the
Yeah.
the badge from her and everything else. Okay, what do you
So,
think? Chat. Or you, Quick. I mean, I do.
no,
care
I'll
what you
leave
think,
it up to. I agree with Peyton in struggling with Martin Ligorius. He's actually one that I did pretty quickly first time, but in subsequent playthroughs I just couldn't do it.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, go on. Sorry. No, I was just going to repeat the question.
Yeah,
for Blue.
please do. Please do.
What answer do you want her to give? Basically. Give the red jewel brooch or do not give. I think fundamentally it doesn't make too much of a difference no matter what happens.
It's just the color ribbon I end up with, right? For the messengers?
No, you can get both. Yes, what does it mean? So, giving the red jewel brooch basically tells the little girl in there that her mum's dead. If you don't give, then you presuming withholding that information that she is in fact dead.
Give it then. Always honesty, right?
Dunno.
Oh, so sad. I agree. Bad news never gets better with time. You shouldn't hide it.
There we go. She's mourning now.
So I can't talk to her anymore because she's real sad.
No, if you go out and then come back, it's generally you give her the brooch and she'll go really silent, and then it's presumed that she just goes out because she's lost all hope, and she basically it's kind of like suicidal. She knows she's going to die if she goes out, so she goes out to die.
Oh, she knows
she's lost
either
all
way
of her
she's gonna
family.
die. Ah, shit.
Yeah, or you hide it from her and she goes, oh well, I best go look for her then, and then she'll go out and then she'll die.
Well, I'm in a bad spot too because I really don't feel like fighting this troll. Damn it! Can I run past him?
You'll probably take a hit or two.
Can he climb that ladder? Oh my god!
No,
He's climbing the ladder. I'm not kidding
no,
you.
he's not.
I
don't
just
think he
saw
is.
him climbing the. See? Oh my god! What the
Oh
hell?
wow, there we go. Lock arm. There we go. There you go. Full damage.
Did that kill him or?
Not much full damage, no,
Oh.
but some full damage.
Climb back up here, you jerk.
Yeah, she dies no matter what. You can't save the Gascoigne family. They all
They're
die.
destined for.
They're destined to die no matter what you do.
It's one of those super biblical. Everyone
two-
will die.
Yeah, the two daughters, the mum, and Gascoigne himself, all dead.
Come on up
She
here,
gets
buddy.
eaten by she gets eaten by the piggy that they put exorbitant amount of detail into the anus of.
Oh, by the way, everyone, this is where I think I said I love stealth games. This is why you should never ever be interested in watching me play a stealth game, because I will sit here and do this for like 4 hours.
Or trick it to coming up the ladder so you shoot it off.
Yeah.
You could full attack.
Full
You
attack?
might take full damage though. If you shoot him off and then he falls off and then do a full attack. But I'm just wondering if you'll take damage with that or not. Okay, riposte, that'll do it. He's gone anyway.
Shoot until I could get a riposte done. Whee! I know, Exiled Link. I'm using the guns incorrectly, and I apologize for that. I know this isn't a person I can save, right? Yeah. We are gonna die in place, lady. So have fun with that.
Yeah, the riposte animation is so good, particularly if you do manage to get one from the top of a ladder, and then he just gets bashed off, just falls down the ladder to his death as well.
I couldn't figure out how to. A little fun, another entertaining bit. I couldn't figure out how to go down ladders.
What?
I know. Because it wasn't giving me the prompt to push stuff. So I just kind of figured out ways to like gradually fall down things and then heal myself at the bottom.
Well, we've got used to running past things. That's good. I think a lot of people when they first start playing think they have to fight everything, and that's not the case. You can run past everything.
Well, I know that you can speed run the game, and that helps me figure out that like maybe I should just not bother fighting absolutely everything.
Speedrunners fight very few. You just try and find the fewest amount of enemies they actually need to kill to get the blood echoes they need, stuff like that.
So, has anyone seen that? I think I posted it in the Discord. The Outer Worlds speedrun that the devs comment on.
No.
It's like 12 minutes of fury. It's fantastic, and they use a bunch of bugs that are present in the game. But I mean, is it a bug or is it a feature? Who knows?
Well, I guess it depends which way you look at it. I mean, I've said before on my opinions on glitch speedrunning. There's obvious skill in it, for sure.
Learning what the glitches are and such.
Yeah, and you know, having the skill to be able to jump at the right time, you know, and push the buttons at the right time, as it were. But in my opinion, there's more skill in a glitchless run.
I
much prefer glitchless runs.
My first experience with that kind of issue was Portal. I remember back in the day hearing about a speed run that was super short with Portal and being like, well, how did they do it? And then this was back before YouTube was like a big thing, right? And then a few years later seeing a video of it and being like, no, not okay with it. Nope, not okay with it, because it is all just glitch and map exploitations and programming exploitations and stuff like that. So, oh, is this the lady who was not very nice to us?
Yeah.
Hi, lady.
She gives you pills, I think. She gives you sedatives, which help deal with frenzy, which is
I haven't run into yet, right?
Nah, not really, no. You won't for a while, and to be honest, it's only really a big issue once you get to, like, the nightmare realms.
Don't you come near me. I know your type.
You're not super grateful, are you?
No, that's just not.
Well, fine, whatevs. Hey, where's our friend?
She knows all your tricks.
Where's our friend who's in rough shape?
He's up back there.
He's up back there. Is anything different?
Oh,
Probably not. Well, actually, it might give you some dialogue here.
Not offer me much in the way of I'd rather see her alone.
Oh, what's triumph? Oh, it's a gesture.
Yeah.
Okay. So I looked out here and I saw a dude with a lantern. Is that one of the villagers who was like trying to kill me earlier? Same kind of deal?
Different kind of villager. In a sense. Yeah, I don't know the proper name for this kind of enemy.
But it is an enemy. So
they are slow and hard hitting. So you could practice your riposte on these guys as well if you wanted. Just bear in mind you've only got 4 bullets.
I see you. I see you, dude.
Oh,
I almost got the visceral, but just not quite close enough.
It's the thing is doing it on stairs. The hitboxes get a bit squiffy, so.
Oh, they kind of like go straight with me.
Yeah, they don't
okay.
necessarily. Yeah, exactly. They don't see you as potentially being on the same level, and therefore you're not in a hostile.
Gotcha. I'm not
state.
purposely going back here, guys. I actually didn't know where I was going. Okay. Oh, look, there's stuff. I like stuff. Stuff on bodies. Stuff. Whoa. We're gonna top it. It's a top it. Do I want to be down?
You were lucky. You were lucky you didn't stay still when you picked that stuff up.
Oh, what happened?
Did you not see the
I saw
blue
something come
glowy
up.
thing?
The
Yeah,
what?
don't go back.
Well, I just want
It's
to
not a
look.
good thing.
What is it? What is it?
You have
What
to
is it?
step a bit forward and then come back.
Ah! What is that? What is it?
Well,
What is
that
it?
will become very clear later on, and I'm not going to tell you because it's a pretty cool part of the lore.
It's just gonna kill me now, though, right? It's gonna like ruin all of my effort thus
Yeah,
far.
I'll give you a heads up. Don't go anywhere near it.
Don't
It will
mess with
do
it now.
big damage to you. Yeah.
Will it do massive
Well,
damage?
you won't be able to mess with
anyway?
it at all. But yeah.
Okay.
There are two possible pathways for you now.
So, you know the game better than I do. We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. Come up with some kind of good way for me to close this out after the anticlimactic...
Take on a giant.
Oh god. Okay, well,
Go over the bridge. Go over the bridge.
Oh, but if I die, I lose all my stuff.
It's literally around the corner though, isn't it, from the lamp, so you'll be fine. You'll be able to get it back.
Oh my stars! What is that thing? I love how you're like, I call them giants. I call them, they're
I
not
call
really
them
giants,
giants.
but I call them giants. And I'm like, are they bigger than a regular person? Well, yeah, that's freaking huge! What am I supposed to do with that? I've only got 2
Well,
bullets!
the thing is though, is that there are bigger enemies later on, so yeah, that's why I was a
Look,
bit
there's a
reluctant to call
pram.
it giant.
There's a pram. I don't
So-
want to fight you on the stairs.
Tip would be
Backing up.
stick close to the booty.
Bash
close
the
to the
booty.
booty.
That's what I'm hearing.
Bash the booty, yeah. If you stay close, is the hitboxes for attacks don't connect. But if you get into like a mid-range, he'll wreck you.
So I need to be, what, close or far?
Close. Stay close, and then go. If you get hit, go really far away.
Shit.
Don't forget to lock on. Lower sleep well, mate.
Is he just gonna stay up against that gate?
Hmm.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it.
You'll
Come
go
on.
down quicker than you think.
Come on, buddy. Come on, big guy. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on, big guy. Come on. I know you wanna. Come on. He's so slow. Look at those legs. They're so long. How are you so slow? How are you so slow? Oh god! Not slow! Not slow! Ah shit! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Oh god, he's got a lot of health.
Ah shit!
Good luck taking.
Sorry.
Don't forget to lock on.
You know what I said about not cursing people? Now you. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! I think I'm gonna go long-handed weapon here.
There you go. That was a nice dodge, though. That was a nice dodge. You see what I mean about the invincibility frames and the dodges?
Where am I right now?
Oh, you put yourself. You may as well call yourself baby because you put yourself in the corner.
Well, how am I gonna get out of here?
I don't know. I don't know.
How the hell am I gonna
Someone
get out
clip
of here?
it. Someone clip it.
Oh no. Well, while I'm here, check out my hat. Let's mess with the inventory a little bit. I don't want that anymore, I want my axe. Well, dang it. At least I know where my blood echoes are. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get back to them. Would that have been where I should have used the hunter's badge to like off myself real quick? Blue, it's not going to be much longer, but you might need another whiskey based off that performance right there. See, Quick doesn't even know what to say. He's like, oh my god, what just happened?
I've never seen that before.
So that's this episode's version of Pebbles at the Cleric piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
You know, that's actually kind of the story of my life. Well, we've never heard of that before, but I guess we're going to learn what to do with it now. I'm just happy I have a top hat.
It's got good damage stats, you know.
Does it?
I've clipped lots tonight. All of us clipped lots tonight. I did manage to clip that bit for you as well, so you've probably got a couple of clips of you stuck in the corner.
Baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can call me Baby Flamingo now, everybody.
Baby Flamingo.
Yeah. I want that shorter, and then I want the other one, and then I want it longer. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't die again. I really want my blood echoes. You know what? I'm gonna get them first. My blood echoes.
You better hope they didn't attach themselves to the giant.
Oh, I know about that. Oh, that is such a pain. I had that happen a couple times, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me."
If it, Steve, I did finish XCOM. It's over. It's done. No more.
Please just die. Thank you.
And everyone's happy, but everyone's sad.
Well, at least I know where that corner kind of is. I think it's like here.
Yeah. It was, yeah, to the left right there, yeah.
Oh, I think it
Don't go down it again.
Well, why not? Why not? Oh, there they are.
Didn't work out too well.
No, that's not them. Oh!
No, they
attached! Are you freaking kidding me? It's like 2,000 blood echoes!
I can, hang on, I can come and meet you in the cathedral ward if you want.
I'm so upset about this right now. I'm so upset. Is he coming down here?
Yeah, he can do. He can do, yeah.
What can I... Oh, he can
But he
come down.
won't go into the chapel, so that's a safe place.
Should I just run up and spam him and run away? Yeah! Boy, jeez. Ah! I thought I was well past that. Wow, that was interesting. I thought I was well past that. He does deal a lot of damage.
He does you big damage.
Blue, start singing your song. You know what I'm gonna do. Get over here. Quick. Do you see where I am? I'm next to Old Lady Grumpy Pants.
Yeah. Oh, it's not letting me use the. It's not letting me use the bell.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Why is it not letting me use it?
It's not letting me use it either, and I have 8 ins. No!
How odd.
No! It means I have to do it myself, people. You know what this is? This is penance. The game knows. It's like, you didn't kill Father Gascoigne by yourself. Screw you. You don't get help.
Why is it not letting me use it? It's not letting me use it at all.
It's evil. It knows. I have the high ground now.
How odd. How odd. Oh, good luck. Oh, good, good, good. Don't get too greedy. Keep close, keep close.
Backing off. Oh, backing off.
But yeah,
now
but
getting
see,
in the corner.
when you are like right on his knees,
that's a good
his
spot.
swinging attacks. Don't go too far down there. Oh, no, you'll start more fights. But if you get close to his knees, his attacks don't really do too much damage. So just get close and circle, because he can potentially
like
do a kick
beast.
move. Yeah, like the cleric beast. Yeah. There you go. You're gonna do it. You're gonna. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, you did it.
I was nervous too.
Right.
Yeah.
Kapow's in the chat. I feel that's a Kapow in the chat moment.
I don't know where I am right now. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I have no clue where am I?
If that's the way back to the chapel, yeah.
Oh God. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone.
That was good. That was a good, nice little fun thing
to our adventure here. Ah!
Quick, run to safety.
Yeah, run away. We're gonna go to the hunter's dream, and then I'm gonna eat something and cry a little bit. Well, guys, good day of streaming. I guess we could do 9 more minutes, or we can just call it because I'm already over my 2 hours. And Quick has not slept yet, and he's been up with me the whole evening.
Fine.
Oh, why would you say the sun is setting? Oh,
the sun is not.
No, it's it's a line from Death Stranding, which you haven't played Death Stranding, have you?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, so good.
I don't think I will either. It just doesn't seem my kind of game.
Well, if you like this kind of game, it is punishing, but not the type of punishing you would enjoy. So.
It seems like, from what I've seen and heard, it's got a lot of it's atmospheric but monotonous at the same time. But the atmosphere somewhat negates the monotony.
The gameplay can get monotonous, I would say. I'm a big fan. I think the hat I've got on now is better, but I just want to see this. Yeah! A2 in a top hat. But the gameplay is monotonous, but it's a type of gameplay that I enjoy. It's kind of like Nier Automata. You're in the very gray kind of, well, not even gray, but like the sepia-toned world, and there's not a lot of difference and stuff like that. It's definitely, that's only just a small part of it. So, I don't know. I think Death Stranding is a game everyone should try, and if you don't like it, you know, libraries a lot of times will give out copies of games. Those of you who are on here and in America especially, don't forget about your libraries, your local libraries. They always have games. Some of them will actually, we're getting ready to borrow a Switch for my partner, who we call Nintendo Man. So you can actually borrow a game console and try it. So check out your libraries. Those of you in the UK, I'm not sure, or around the world, I'm not sure if you guys have that option, but so when it becomes available in a library, I will tell people just go to the library and try it. Because if you kind of get into the mechanics the way that I did, it actually becomes very, very enjoyable, and you don't get bored. And you do see a lot of different ecologies and worlds and stuff. So
equally, though, I don't think I can get over a certain aspect of it anyway, and I think it will just forever irritate me. I won't take the game seriously.
Why is that?
You know why? I'm not gonna bore the chat about it either.
No, tell us.
What? Die Hard Man.
Oh, that
stupid name. Glad I nearly beat me to it as well.
Vlad knew exactly what you were getting. It is stupid.
Yeah, he did.
But I owe you a Kojima name, and Vlad, you know what? We've got to just finally do it. We owe him a Kojima name, so we got to do better than
well,
Die Hard.
One day I might do it on the stream tomorrow or Sunday. I might read out my Kojima backstory.
Oh, you should. It's so good. I still remember that tweet. I think I bookmarked it. It was so actually that was the beginning of our relationship. Quick.
I think it was. That was because it was you who said to do a Honest Trailer spin on it, and so I did.
In a world.
And then you said I should go and write for Kojima.
Yep, we totally should. You would come up with something better than Die Hardman, right?
You know it. See, it's said on stream. Fact.
Yep, something better than Die Hardman. Well, but I will say that the actor did a fantastic job with it, and it's totally worth watching. All right, folks. Well, Quick, you can say your goodbyes. I am going to grind a little bit longer because I finally killed something on my own that was decently big.
Well, you got a whole new area to explore now.
I do, and I don't know. Should I leave it for the stream and just not go too far out? You guys tell me. You can tell me on Twitter. You can tell me in the Discord what you'd like to see.
I mean, there's going to be plenty and plenty of new areas for you to show off on stream.
So it kind of opens up after this, after that first.
Well, like I said, you've got the entirety of like Old Yarnum in itself, which culminates in the Bloodstaff Beast. It's an entirely optional area, but it's a fun area nonetheless.
I do that. They so love. I am assuming that you all so love watching me see new things and be frightened.
Yeah.
And then spam R1. So
Well, in Old Yarnum, there's no room for spamming. There's no room for stopping.
Oh,
I'll give you that clue.
Okay.
That teaser. That
Don't
teaser.
Spam.
You gotta be very, very careful with your movements.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. I might die a little while longer because it's way earlier for me tonight, but I think tomorrow, have you decided? Check your poll, will you? While you're on stream with me.
Well, I've still got like 13 or so hours to go, but
Don't
let me
care.
just
check.
Don't care. Just check.
You all know what
Okay.
to do. Go vote for Nier Automata. If you voted already, create 5 more accounts and vote for Nier Automata. Subscribe to both of our Twitters.
Or
and
share it and tell other people what to do. So at the minute, 70 votes with 9 hours 59 minutes left. We've got Astrobots on 16%, Other on 6%, but that's no one's. I think only one person stated what other game they'd like to see. And then we've got obviously the FromSoft and Nier Automata choices.
which are at
Nier Automata, 43%. FromSoft, 36%.
Yes. So I guess
it's gathering a bigger lead. It's gathering a bigger lead.
Save my voice. So what time is your stream tomorrow?
I can't remember.
It's like 8 o'clock in the morning for me. I haven't been over here yet.
Yeah, I think it's like 2:30, something like that.
Cool. Okay, well I will take a look. Yep. You guys
So
know
yeah,
all
check the
particulars.
schedule and I'll
Check the
do a
schedule.
tweet.
Yeah, and I will catch you guys at that point tomorrow, and then I will try not to talk about what kind of awfulness I run into here. I am so excited for you to play more Nier Automata. Fantastic game.
Should I restart it on a harder difficulty for the stream, or?
How long are you planning to stream for?
I think I've got 4 hours on the schedule, but no one's after me, so I could go all day, all night.
Well, what you could also do is play it on a harder difficulty first, and then I will hop in right when your stream starts, right? If you don't feel like playing before the stream, I can imagine that. But
I've got some errands to run, so I'll see how long they take me to do.
I'll even hop in when you're partway through the. Well, there's some stuff you missed. There are some things you missed. Here's the question. We'll talk about it. Stay on for a minute after we end the stream here, but.
Sure thing.
Oh, guys, look! I haven't seen this yet.
The moon?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful moon.
Yeah.
The moon's quite key as well to the lore. It's all matters. It all matters.
And again, if any of you know, I'm not always a fan of novelizations of things, but I would love a novelization of this series. Totally, the Bloodborne, Soulsborne kind of series. So tell me if one exists, if it does. If not, someone out there, please write one. So I can read it. But thank you, Quick. It's been a long day for you for ghosting for me. Big congratulations also to the PlayStation Access Twitter account. And this is now over 4,000 members strong. So tell your friends, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mother, tell your dad.
And Sadie herself is now on 420. Whee,
oh, is she? She has 420 subscribers on her own. She does also have her own
on
channel.
followers, Twitter followers.
Sorry, followers.
Yep.
She does also have her own streaming and channel on YouTube and all that. She prefers YouTube. We prefer Twitch. But
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, join us on the Discord. Links in my Twitter profile. I will beef up my profile here on Twitch too. This video will be posted shortly. I may grab some highlights. Let me know what your favorite clips are. And as always, hints, tips, suggestions are welcome for anything, including and not limited to my gameplay. The things you want to see and that kind of stuff. Quick, do you have any parting words before I start to shut this baby down?
Goodbye.
All right. Well, guys, I will see you in the next one. Be brash. Flamingo out.